Salut everyone, c'est moi, Elisabeth, and in this video I am going to be reacting to Amberlynn's most recent upload introducing Weigh-In Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. I am watching this approximately a half hour after she uploaded it. Yay for third shifters. If you're a third shifter or if you're a major night owl, you know what I'm talking about. You're awake during all hours of the night, but you sleep during the day. That's what I do because I work during the night. So I guess our girl is going to be introducing Weigh-In Wednesdays to her channel. So maybe she'll actually give us a weigh-in. We'll have to see. This video is rather short, so we'll be getting some content we've been wanting, and she'll be able to show us that she has been on target, making progress. I'm hopeful for this video, so let's go.
Hey everyone, so welcome to Wednesday weigh-in. I know, so cliche. About an hour ago, I posted on YouTube if you guys want to see Wednesday weigh-ins for me, and majority of you said you do. So it's definitely something I want to try incorporating into my channel, is doing Wednesday weigh-ins. I know that
We'll see if you can stick to it.
Schedules and promise you guys certain videos, and somehow, some way, I always end up stopping.
Yes,
but
you do.
For now, this is what I want to do, is Wednesday weigh-ins, which also is kind of going to bring me into a new schedule I kind of want for YouTube, and just to see if it's gonna work for me. So I don't think I've ever done this before.
If it's gonna work for you.
Weekly vlogs.
Meaning you're gonna quit it after a couple tries?
1 week. And film that Monday through Sunday and then upload that vlog on Monday. So I want to try doing that. I know today is Wednesday, and I actually started that 2-day on Wednesday. So I wasn't able to vlog Monday and Tuesday. I actually did vlog Monday and Tuesday, but it was on my camera. The file's corrupted. I don't even know what happened. It angered me. But it's going to be Wednesday through Sunday of this week, and then you guys will see it on Monday. And then on Fridays, I also want to upload a video. It's going to just be like random, I think. You guys can give me ideas on the things that you want to see. So this video was very last minute. It's just I have
we'll see how well you can stick to that schedule, girl. But okay.
Updates. A lot of people want to know, like, what are you doing to lose weight? Are you still on track? This and that. And then I also see, you know, a portion of the weight loss community uploading weigh-in videos. So I figured maybe I can be a part of that. There's actually not that many people who are doing it. I wish there were more. So it's like, me as a viewer, like, I want to see that from the weight loss people that I watch. So it's like, you guys as viewers, I feel like you guys would want to see the same thing from me. So I figured, let's give it a try. So before I actually get to my weigh-in, I have a lot of questions, people asking how come I switched scales. I have two scales. I have a talking scale and I have an industrial scale.
Right.
The talking scale I actually bought after the industrial scale.
Right.
So I was using the industrial scale, which was very expensive.
Right.
It's around $300. I got it for 50% off. Thank God. It is very reliable.
You stood up
I could
for
step
two.
on it over and over and over, and it'll say the same weight down to the ounce. And then a lot of people thought I was faking weigh-ins on that scale, so I went and bought the
talking scale.
So
hello.
I switched scales. I was
it's
using
ready.
Industrial, which I prefer. But since people weren't believing me, I kind of wanted to prove myself, since the talking scale talked and I don't think it had a tear, which industrial does, even though I've never used it, but people thought I was using it. So I started using the talking scale, which was great because it's super simple. It talks. I was strictly only using that scale for you guys. I didn't like it because for me it wasn't reliable.
Oh, girl. I was only using it because of you guys. Don't blame us. If you just want to use your industrial scale, then use your industrial scale. Don't come back at your audience and say, well, you guys told me that I had to do A, B, and C, so it's all your fault. Oh, stop doing this. You always want to blame your audience in some way, shape, or form, even in the most minute manner. You want to blame your audience for any matter of discomfort you go through. Oh, just ugh. Just get on with it. Stop. Ugh. I don't understand why she has to go through these long-winded explanations, which will eventually end in her blaming her audience for something that she did. That seems to be a pattern. Or at least a pattern that I'm noticing. Because just this video could be very simple, you know. It's like, hi, you guys requested a weigh-in, so we're gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing a schedule. We're gonna try and do weigh-in Wednesdays. Here's my weigh-in. Okay, here's what I did. Here's what I think's going on. I don't know. I'm no weight loss expert. What do I know? I mean, I'm trying to focus on my own weight loss journey. I'm trying to lose weight and do right. And shoot, I'm doing mine through a diet bet right now just to see how that works. So, uh, let's just get to the weigh-in, please.
I like to step on the scale 3 times normally. Every time I'd
Three
step on the
times?
talking scale, even if it was seconds apart, it would always say something different. Sometimes it would like literally be a 3-pound difference. I know a lot of people who have that scale. It happens to them as well. It's not just me, it happens to Becky. I have put Twinkie on it. And I just don't want to deal with that scale because like I said, I was only using it for y'all. And I realized the industrial scale, it was super expensive. I prefer it. It's way more reliable. Like I literally want to know to the ounce how much weight I lost. Like sometimes it could be kind of
All right, fine. You're going to use your industrial scale. Let's move on.
I'm here for. Like I'm here to lose weight, and if you guys believe that I'm using the tear on my scale, that's fine. It's not going to affect you guys if I do or I don't. It's only going to affect me. Lying about my weight is not going to help me in this journey at all.
That's
I
true.
don't have any reason of doing so. So I will continue using the industrial scale. And I know a lot of people also want to see me physically step on the scale. Sometimes that can happen because to see that, Becky would have to be filming me because our room is very small and that is where I weigh myself. And there's nowhere to put the camera that would show my full body, top to bottom, stepping on the scale.
I don't think that's necessary.
So the only way
Just
that I can do that is if Becky
I
films
don't
me.
I don't know about these people that go in on her about, oh, you're lying about your weight. Oh, look how the numbers were jumping. Da, 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 da. I don't know what it means to be as heavy as she is. So I don't know from personal experience what a scale might do with that kind of weight. Is it possible that it could fluctuate? I think it's possible. If you're having difficulty standing on the scale, I could understand it, wobbling. I mean, I don't get the going in so hard about the scale thing, just if you're gonna weigh in, just weigh in and be done with it. And to hell with all the people that keep saying that you're lying about your weights. I honestly don't think she's lied about when she's actually gotten on the scale. Whether we were listening to the talking scale or whether she was on her industrial scale, I don't believe that she's been messing with that. Now, if it was a major 100-pound difference, then yeah, maybe, because she doesn't look any different. But just the same, I don't know. It's the number on the scale. I mean, and she said it herself. Who's she hurting beside herself? And that's the truth of it. If you want to lie about your weight, the only person you're hurting is yourself. So that's the absolute truth. So let's get to the weigh-in. I just want to see the weigh-in.
And as you guys know, I like to weigh myself naked. I like to know.
I do the same thing.
Really down to the ounce.
A lot of people do.
It's an obsession. It's whatever. But showing the actual number is fine because I prop it up as I'm standing on the other side of the camera. naked so you guys don't see. I actually have my camera propped up against a, like, it's one of those spray things where you can clean your keyboard. Random. But
Is this going to be like 12 minutes of her explaining how she weighs in
my last
and how we're responsible for why the weigh-ins are bad?
But you guys watch my channel,
and then we'll get like a 10-second clip or something of the actual weigh-in.
So now it's just up to you to decide, do I believe her or do I not believe her? Because I'm actually not going to be here to prove myself to you guys. I'm just going to continue my journey. And as I'm losing weight, you will begin to see that. If I am gaining weight, you will also see that. So that's up for you guys to decide. So I have my weights written down. So if you see me looking down, that's why, because it's just like a lot of numbers. So let's get to my weigh-in. My starting weight overall is 572.4. I know a lot of people are so tired of hearing me say that number, but I feel like it's pivotal. It's important. It's a really good starting point. Even Dr. Now thinks so. All the weight loss shows I watch, people I watch on YouTube, people I've talked to who have lost hundreds of pounds, that is the number you never want to see again.
Okay. All right.
I mean, for me, like, ounces matter because they add up. So on January 1st, I was 542.2. So that was a weight loss of 30.2 pounds from my highest.
Good for you.
February 1st, I was 524. So in January, that means I lost 18.2 pounds, which brought me to a total loss of 48.4 pounds.
All right.
March 1st, I was 519.8, which was a 4.2 loss from February, which brought me to a 52.6 weight loss. And I'm also going to say the weight that I was today, March 4th. So I posted on my weight loss Instagram, Pineapple Pinup, PINEAPPLEE PINUP. If you guys want to follow that, it's also linked down below. My weight for March 1st, and a lot of people were really confused. They were like, how is that your weight for March 1st? And
there was a lot of confusion going on Twitter about that. I saw.
If in your weigh-in video in January, you were 519.6. Oh my God, it's so many numbers. I hope I'm not like saying something because it's just a lot. So I kind of wanted to try to explain that for you guys. So I uploaded that video January 26th, but the actual weigh-in, me filming the scale at 519.6, I filmed that on January 22nd. I even said in the weigh-in video that it was filmed a few days prior because I was holding on to that because I was just debating back and forth. Do I really want to upload this video? Do I really want to? Do I really want to? Because as you guys know, I really wanted to wait till I was in the 400s. But then 4 days later, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So that means the last 9 days of January, since I weighed myself January 22nd at 519.6, the last 9 days of January, I did gain 4.4 pounds, which I did mention because after my weigh-in video, I uploaded a comparison video, which I actually filmed for myself. And in that video, I said, okay, yeah, I am up 4 pounds from my lowest. So
and you berated your audience afterwards.
4 pounds. So a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're lying. No, literally I'm not. So that's why on March 1st, I was 519.8 because I was able to lose 4.2 of the 4.4 that I had gained. And 4.2 is so bad. I could lose that in a week, I know. And I said on my Instagram, I have absolutely no excuses for why I only lost 4.2 in February. Besides, I didn't try. I didn't try hard enough. And that's literally it. So today, March 4th, I told myself on March 1st, I'm going to try harder. February was a flop. January was amazing. We need to get back into high gear because I really, really want to be in the 400s. I literally cannot wait. So I weighed in today at 516.2, which means I am down 3.6 since March 1st, which brings my total weight loss to 56.2 pounds. And I literally...
That's awesome.
3.8 pounds from losing 60. I am so freaking excited. I am holding on to that number. That number matters even before me reaching the 400s. So 60-pound weight loss. I really hope that I can come on here next Wednesday and say that I have reached that. You guys are going to be upset with me, which is fine. A lot of people are constantly upset with me.
Why?
I did not film this weigh-in because, like I said, it was a last-minute decision.
You guys are going to be mad at me. I already know this, but I didn't film it. Oh my god. Honey, all you're doing is providing fodder for the haters. Honestly, for the people to come at you and give you all kinds of backlash. That's just, feeding fodder for them. Ay, 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 ay. Don't just, don't come on here and be like, you guys are going to be mad at me. You're going to hate me. I'm going to get a lot of backlash. Just say it, do it, be it. Just be done with it. You don't have to go into all these long explanations and descriptions and details. It's like it's not necessary. So what? If they don't believe you, they don't believe you. If they believe you, they believe you. That's their problem. Don't you don't have to constantly be like, "Oh, I'm going to say this, but you guys are going to hate me. You guys are going to get mad at me, blah 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 blah." Just just say it. Say it, do it, be it. Just be done with it. You're at, shoot, I forget what the number was. Two, or not two, 516? No, I can't remember what the number she said. I believe she said it was 516. All right, good for you. That is awesome. Great. Keep moving forward. To hell with the haters. To hell with the people who are truly either against you, hate you, don't want you to succeed, don't want you to make progress. To hell with them. Just keep moving forward. You have people that are on your side that support you. I support you. I want to see you do better. I want to see that progress. I want to see the woman that I first encountered when I was searching on YouTube for weight loss channels, when I was starting my journey, for when I was looking for people like me who were in the same position, who were trying to lose weight and trying to make their lives better. I want to see that woman again. So if that's what we're getting, then hallelujah. I'm happy for it. I'm here for it. So to hell with the haters. And I'm not talking about the reaction channels and the haters, because a lot of us haters, we do not hate you. We do support you. We want you to be well. We want you to be healthy. We want you to lose weight. We support you making healthy decisions that will change your life. We support that. So if that is your weight, if you are at 516.9, whatever the number was, then good for you. Keep up the good work. That's what I have to say. Keep up the good work.
So next weigh-in Wednesday, I will definitely be showing the number on the scale, but I didn't do it today because it was just me stepping on the scale willy-nilly. I didn't know I was going to be filming this. It was just something I decided to do because I want to hold myself accountable, and by doing that, I think giving myself some pressure to upload weigh-in videos could really help me. But I mean, in the past, pressure has kind of made me fail because then I got really overwhelmed, but I feel like I'm in a better headspace. So I'm hoping that maybe pressure can actually be a good thing. But
you need to be careful about that so-called pressure, hun, because you're opening yourself up for something bad. I mean, accountability is great. Something that can hold you to maintaining what your goals are, that little reminder in the back of your head that helps to keep you accountable, that, no, I can't do this because this is my goal. No, I need to do this because this is my goal. That little bit of accountability, it does help. But you got to watch putting too much pressure on that accountability. I think that's where you get yourself truly overwhelmed. And then you make these, like you come on YouTube and you make these huge announcements of what you're going to do, and then you can't live up to that announcement. And then you can't deal with all the backlash and all the hate that you get because once again, you're going back on what you said you were going to do. You're failing to follow through. You can't do anything. I mean, all that starts to pile up, and you get overwhelmed, and you don't want to do it anymore. And you come on camera and like, I'm not going to do anything more about my weight loss. Da, da, da. Okay. That's what you got to watch. And if taking it off of YouTube is what is going to help make it better, then do that. Do it behind the scenes. Come back in a week or two and be like, hey guys, I'm doing a weigh in. Here's where I am now. Here's the things that I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing to be more active. Here are some of the meals that I had, and just move on. And then come back another week or two later to show your progress. Constantly having to address what people are giving you hate and backlash for can't be very good for your well-being. So you do have to think about what's best for you. Do you need to have some accountability? Yes, you do. There's got to be something that holds you accountable to the goal, that gives you that intrinsic motivation to keep moving forward. Whatever that little piece of accountability is that keeps you moving forward, you've got to hold on to that. Because without that piece of accountability, you're probably going to fall off by the wayside. And you're going to lose track of your goals. You're going to start, making bad decisions, making bad choices, and you'll find yourself right back where you started. So that's what my thinking is, accountability is good, but when you allow it to overwhelm you, that's when it gets to be really negative. And you've got to find a way to better manage. How are you going to be holding yourself accountable? What is it that is going to intrinsically motivate you to keep pushing towards your goals?
Only time will tell. If I notice that when Wednesdays aren't working for me, then obviously I'm going to stop them, because this is
of course,
about me and what I need.
And people will hate you because of it.
Want to see them, then obviously that makes me want to show them even more. And if I notice that when Wednesdays are working and they're fine, things are just going how they normally would, then obviously I'm going to continue doing them. So if you're on a weight loss journey yourself, I hope you guys are doing great. I know you can have slip ups, and it's like a roller coaster. There's
it happens.
Ups and downs and
it
plateaus,
is.
and you don't get morbidly obese for no reason. Food tastes good. Food helps with emotional. That's why people emotionally eat a lot. Food addiction, binging. Just know that whatever the reason may be of why you're morbidly obese or super morbidly obese or just overweight, just know that there is a way to heal from that. And I'm trying to work on myself and heal from my issues, which is
good.
So hard, and sometimes
that's
it's
good.
So daunting. I feel like it's never going to happen.
And that's true too. Absolutely. When you're overweight or when you're obese, that idea of losing weight, yes, it can be very daunting, especially if you were brought up believing, and this is from my experience, I was brought up believing that I was born to be fat, because our family, on my mother's side, our family is fat. I mean, there was really no other word for it. My family's fat. We are overweight. We're obese. Ooh, we're obese. And the excuse that I was always given for why I was always the biggest girl in my class and why I was always so pudgy and everything, well, it runs in the family. We were born to be big. And then my mom would try to, I don't know if I would necessarily call it sugarcoat, but she would say that you are descended from strong Viking women. That's why you're so big. Okay, that's why I'm the big girl. That's why I'm practically the biggest girl in my class, aka the fattest girl in class. But when my mom would put it that way, that you're descended from, strong, big Viking women, that put an image in my mind of, wow, this is who I am supposed to be. So these people making fun of me and telling me I'm fat and a cow and everything else, that doesn't matter because I'm a descendant of strong Viking women and such. And that was used as a it became a way for me to believe that it was okay that I was so overweight. And it took a long time for me to realize that I wasn't healthy. I mean, the fact that I could hardly walk for half an hour and be winded is, you know, that wasn't a good thing. That was something I need to address. Um, and I've been fortunate that I haven't gotten into the pre-diabetes stage or that I haven't had to deal with high blood pressure or anything like that. So I have been fortunate. My body has been good to me. But just the same, starting that journey of trying to get healthy, making changes to your life, and essentially overhauling your entire lifestyle, it is very daunting. And it is a challenge. It is not easy. And yes, you will have slip ups and you will have days where you completely fail. But you just have to keep pressing forward. You can't just give up. So I understand what she's saying here. It is very daunting, especially if you've been this way your whole life. It's been a way of life. Being overweight, being obese, that's been a way of life. I know for me, for a good portion of my family, there's just something about that moment when it finally dawns on you that you need to make a change. Otherwise, your life, it's not going to be what you want it to be. So it is. It's very daunting.
Normal feeling. It doesn't mean I'm talking negativity into existence because I am trying to stay really positive, but I feel like they're just like the stages of mourning. You know, there are stages of that. I feel like there are stages of recovery or, you know, getting through something.
I'm sure there are stages of recovery.
You feel so trapped that you feel like nothing is ever going to change. Sometimes I feel like I'm still in that stage because...
That's true. I know exactly what she's saying. There are moments when you feel like you're trapped, that there's no way out. Absolutely. I've had those feelings. And I had those moments where I seriously questioned my life and its direction. So, yeah, she's definitely right here.
It does. The whole situation just feels very daunting. How much weight I have to lose. I hate the way my body looks. I know I'm going to hate it even when I lose weight. You know, there are negatives to this. It's not just like butterflies and glitter. Like, I wish. There are a lot of things that I want to talk about in my weigh-in videos. A lot of things I want to open up about. I want to talk about the nitty-gritty. I want to talk about the good stuff.
Just be careful about how much you reveal,
so
hun.
If you're excited, give it a thumbs up. I don't really ask people to do that. That's weird.
You've got your mental health
anyways,
to think
I hope
of.
you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
All right. So that wasn't a terrible video. I didn't have as many issues with this video as I did the previous one where she was the denial and delusion video. But she did make some good points. I mean, her weigh-in, God, why can I not remember that stupid number? 516, I believe is what it was. Hey, a loss is a loss. Good for you. Keep moving forward. Keep making progress. You know, just because you didn't actually show the weigh-in, which I'll admit, I would have liked to have seen the actual weigh-in. You didn't do a weigh-in, but you gave us the number. Okay, fine. Hey, this is where you are. Great. Keep working. Keep making progress. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep working towards your goal. And, you know, and to hell with the people who say that you're lying. Because, again, if she is lying about the weight, if she is embellishing about her weight loss, the only one she's hurting is herself. And that is the truth. The only one she hurts is herself. Is it sad? Is it, misleading to her audience? Absolutely. Um, it gives more fuel for people to call her a liar. Yes. But again, she's only hurting herself if she is lying. So I choose to believe that yes, the weigh-in was true. The weight that she provided in this video is her current weight at the time this video was made. So, you know, I'm pulling for you, Amber. I hope you are doing well. Hope you are making progress. I'm losing faith in Chantal Foodie Beauty, who's decided apparently that mukbangs are the only way to go. She does have a brand new apartment she has to start paying for. And from what I recall, in the video where she mentioned that apartment, first mentioned it, that it's going to be a bit on the expensive side. So I I just think it's very sad that she's trading in her health and well-being for doing mukbangs and getting paid for it. I don't know. I have concerns about that, especially when she has, you know, fully admitted to having a food addiction, that she's been diagnosed with binge eating disorder. This this can do nothing but lead to trouble for her. So I worry for Chantal. I have hope now for Amber. I swear I go back and forth in these videos. I'm losing hope for Amber. I have hope for Chantal. Now I'm losing hope for Chantal and I have hope for Amber. It's like, oh, the whiplash. God, the whiplash is real with these ladies. Oh, I just want the best for all of them. I want them to find health. I want them to find happiness. And I hope that it happens for them. But the only ones that can do it for them is themselves. So Amber, if you're making progress, good for you. Love to see it. And I hope that you continue to keep pushing forward. That's going to be it for me today in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos, my content, my reactions, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up, share and subscribe, comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can find it linked in the description box down below. My Instagram is at Elizabeth Dom de Chat. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is Elizabeth de Chat. So please feel free to follow me on my social media. Thanks again so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. À bientôt.